Yo, Tech Leads, welcome to the Cobra Pit. When I'm really interested in a phone, a lot of times I don't look at specs. And I get that some people really feel that specs are important. But if that's the case, how come so many people are sleeping on this phone right here? The Asus ROG Phone 2. Now, it's a spec powerhouse, but I don't hear too many people talking about it. And I kind of have some reasons why, but before I get into that, what if I told you about this phone? What if I told you that this phone has, yes, Snapdragon 855 Plus. Look at that big old screen. That's an AMOLED and it's 120 hertz. 120, 8 gigabytes of RAM, up to 12 fingerprint scanner in the display. I've been waiting to get my hands on something like that. Oh, you know about that Sony sensor. You already know. With the wide angle, how people love the wide angle. 6,000 milliamp battery. That was not a typo. They threw a headphone jack in. Dual front facing stereo speakers. No notch. You know what I'm saying? Minimal bezels. Gorilla Glass 6. Metal frame. Starting at $550. Wait, hold on. So what if I tell you this phone has all those specs? Now this is the 10-cent edition and it's the lower tier. It does cost around $550. You have to import it from China. But the global version is coming out and that's gonna have the 12 gigabytes of RAM. It's gonna cost a little more, but why are people sleeping on this phone? Why? I'm gonna tell you one of the main reasons. It's a gaming phone. It's a gaming phone, right? What does that mean to you? You don't game? It doesn't matter. The flagship phone that a lot of you are interested in has similar or less specs than this one. So why does it matter if you game or not, right? I don't game very much. I don't game often. Gaming on a phone isn't very intuitive to me, and maybe this phone may change that. I game on consoles, so we're gonna see. You know, that piqued my interest a little bit. The other reason is, look at it, right? Oh, I don't like the way that phone looks. It looks futuristic. It looks like it's for gamers. Raise your hand if you put cases on your phone. Does it really matter what it looks like? Oh, it's big and heavy. Come on, man. Y'all know y'all get those big screen phones. And the reason it's so big and heavy because of its internals and 6,000 milliamp battery. Huge battery. It has to be big and heavy. What? What else? No wireless charging? How long is it going to take to wirelessly charge a 6,000 milliamp battery? Dust, water resistant? Man, my iPhone, my Pixel, Big Head's Mi 9, Big Head's G8, all got damaged. Whether it be water, dropped, phones get damaged. So does that really matter? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why people aren't feeling this phone. Now, importing from China might be a little scary, and I had a little scare with that. But overall, this phone has brought it. So I like the look of this phone. First thing that really stands out to me is the aesthetic. And nowadays, a lot of phones are going with the notch or pop-up camera, just like its cousin, the Zenfone 6. But not here. This phone decided to bring those front-facing speakers that we all fell in love with back with the HTC One with that boom sound, right? A lot of phones don't bring that anymore, and these actually sound pretty good. Also, it has that 120 hertz refresh rate on the AMOLED, the first phone with that. Now, it's limited what you can use it for, certain games, certain apps, but it's nice to have. From my initial impressions, it is pretty good. In-display fingerprint scan, I always want to try that. Bang, look at that. Bang, so fast, so clean. Like I said, you can wait for the global version. I think it's gonna be around $1,000 in September. But if you're ready to import it now, you can do so. Get your hands on it. Yeah, there's some Chinese apps on there from Tencent, which is a big gaming company over in China. But you can uninstall or you can hide some of those apps. You download the Play Store. Mine already came with the Play Store installed. And it's just like using stock Android for the most part. I don't have any problems with this. Now I'm going to put it through its paces. And it definitely stands out in more ways than one. I'm going to use it as my daily driver, check out the bands. It is a Chinese version. I'm going to check out that battery, The cameras are one that I love. The Zenfone 6 had great cameras in my opinion. And this is the same camera, same sensor. I know how to navigate my way through the menus. And I'm pretty excited for this phone. And yeah, I'm gonna try gaming. I'm a game. I'm a game hardcore. I'm really gonna see if I can get away with it. See if it's something that I can be interested in. Now, it might be bad. It might be a waste of time. But you know what? It is a gaming phone. Now, people want to know how a gaming phone games, but also a lot of you out there want a very nice phone with top end specs that you might not game on, that you might edit video on, do different things. And will this phone hold up? I'm gonna really put it through its paces and see what's up with this ROG Phone 2 and see if it was a right choice for selling my Zenfone and picking this one up. There's lots of gaming editions of this phone as well, and I'm going to do a gaming review. I'm going to do a regular review, but that's all going to come in time because I'm really going to, you guys know how I do. I really test the phone thoroughly, and I'm going to see what I like about it, what I don't like about it. I'm going to check the gaming features. I'm going to check the display. I'm going to check those speakers. I'm going to check the camera. And I'm really gonna see what's up with this phone. I'm pretty excited. A friend of mine has a Razer Phone 2 for 2 years and he's excited to get his hands on the global version. He wants the 12 gigabytes to future-proof it. Like I said, he had the Razer Phone for 2 years, so he's looking long term. And he said once he went 120 hertz, there's no going back. He is super excited, and I'm gonna send him the link to this video so he can check it out. For everyone else, especially people watching this channel, watching YouTube, I know you're into tech, so leave in the comments why you might pass on even importing the Chinese version at $550 or waiting and getting this big boy when it comes out globally in September. And I know I didn't give you too much. This is just kind of like a eye-opener for those of you that aren't really interested in it. So it's gonna be a whole lot more to come. Tech Leads, we do this for the culture. I'm doing this phone for me. We out.